So you're thinking about starting van life? Well, what's holding you back? What are you waiting for? I seriously want to know. Let me know in the comments why you guys haven't taken the leap to make this great life change and do this awesome thing for you. You're on my channel and obviously looking for related stuff on YouTube, but something's got you here. Why is it that you haven't acted upon it? Why are you holding back? What's keeping you from making that jump? I want to know. Whatever you do, don't let friends, family, or the stigma that gets attached to van life stop you from making any life change for you. You gotta live life for yourself and do whatever you want to do. Don't let the friend that sits beside you talk you down and talk you out of it, saying that's silly, that's weird, and you're gonna get in trouble, the police are gonna bother you, blah, blah, blah. Don't listen to them. Don't get worried about that stigma that you think that's gonna get stamped on you because you live in a van, you're gross now. You're just, you're just a gross guy by the river, the gross girl by the river in the van. Don't let that stop you, because all of that stuff, none of that ever happens. This never happened to me. And every van dweller I've ever met, it's never happened to them either. Don't let that kind of stuff stop you from taking over your life. You need to live every day for you and you only. Don't live even a millisecond of your day for somebody else, because that's a millisecond of your life you'll never get back. And those milliseconds, those seconds, those minutes, those hours, they add up. By the time you get to the end of your life and you wish you had just an extra day, well, if you stopped wasting your time living your life because somebody else wants you to live it a certain way, you would have those days and those times and those minutes back. You know, the world changes in a minute. Your life can change in a minute. You got to just savor every minute of it and do it for you. So why is it you haven't started this yet? Is it money? Okay, I can get that, because it's going to cost you money to buy the van. But you got to realize the second you buy that new home on wheels, your rent that you're paying so much money for is a thing of the past instantly. No more paying $800, $1,000, $1,500, or whatever you're paying for rent. That's gone the second you buy the van. That's instant savings. All those expensive gas and utility and electrical bills gone. The only thing you have to pay for keeping your van warm is propane, and that stuff's so cheap. You know, I've run my propane heater quite a bit since I've bought that Olympian Wave 3, which is badass. I've ran that propane heater quite a bit. Like today, that thing ran for probably 3 hours, kept my van so snug and warm. But I might go through 3 20-liter propane bottles in a year. So 1 year of gas for my heat is like $60, $70 a year. Whatever. I would pay that 1 month when I had my condo. So money, well, okay, if that's a holdback, I get it. But what else is holding you back? If it's not money, what is it? Is it fear? It better not be fear. You can't let fear drive you. Can't let fear hold that steering wheel in your life and drive wherever fear wants to kind of go, which is going to be nowhere that's going to be awesome, because fear is going to drive in the safest place. So don't let fear drive you. Forget it. Forget fear. Fear's got to go. Like, throw fear out the door, man. No big deal. You need to control that steering wheel that drives your life. You do. Because if you live your life just worried about things and scared about things, you're never gonna be alive. You can't be alive when you hide behind something all the time. You can't be alive if you're always just kind of holding back just a little bit. You gotta just rip it wide open and fully throw your life out there. You have to. If you don't, you're never gonna feel that just like total freedom. So forget fear. If it's fear, forget it. Just get some confidence, stand up, crush that fear, and start living your life. So if it's not fear, what else is it? Are you scared? I wouldn't be. If you're scared that something's gonna happen to you in your van and you're worried about the whole safety of things, your van is probably the safest place. I feel safer in my van than I ever did in a condo because, well, think about it. If someone breaks into your condo, you're kind of screwed because the person that's breaking into your condo knows that somebody's living in it, so they're ready and prepared when they see somebody. So yeah, that's a problem. But when someone breaks into a vehicle, they're not expecting someone to be living in it. So when that little petty thief breaks your window and you come pushing into the front or you bang on the side of the van, they're gonna freak out, they're gonna pee their pants, and they're gonna run like you've never seen anybody run before. Because at that point, you're dealing with a petty theft that just wants to steal the change out of your vehicle. So I would say living in your van is probably safer than living in a house, because a break and entry in a house is a little scary because that takes the right kind of person to come into somebody's home. Does that make sense? So don't be scared about van life because it's not scary. There's nothing to be scared about. I feel safer in here because I have keys, and if something happens and I don't like the neighborhood that I'm in, I'm just gonna move my house to somewhere that feels a lot better and is a little bit nicer. You kind of get it? Because in your sticks and bricks or your mortar and whatever you've got going on in your house, you can't move that. You get some nasty bad neighbors, well, you're kind of stuck with your nasty bad neighbors. Not me. I just move and get better neighbors. So don't be scared. So if it's not fear, and it's not money, and it's not friends and family, what is it that's holding you back? Is it that you don't know what kind of van to buy? Is that what it is? Look, there's a million excuses on why you shouldn't start van life. I see them in my comments down below. People are like, well, I'll start when this happens. I'll start when this happens. When I get this, I will do this. You can't live life coming up with an excuse that you will do this after this. Because when you get to that, there'll always be something else. In life, I have learned one thing. When you want something, go get it. That's it. End of story. Don't do it after this happens. People do it all the time, even with dieting. People go, well, I'll do it after this day, and then it just never happens. You can't put things off when it comes to you, because you got one life and your damn well time clock is running out. Literally running out of time. The only time to do something for you is right freaking now, because what? Tomorrow? You're going to do it tomorrow? After 24 hours more of your life, you'll never be able to breathe again? So you got to breathe every minute like it's your last one, which means taking over your life today. So I don't care what you're going to do with your life. I don't care what your goals and plans are, what you plan on moving into, if it's van life or a monster freaking mansion. Whatever it is, you got to freaking take over your life today. And forget about all the little things and all the little tiny excuses, because there is no excuse on why you're not living your life. There is none. I can't think of a single excuse on why you shouldn't get up today and do whatever you want to do. Right? Time, money, all that stuff, friends, family, stigma, people are going to look at me this way, or, I fear this. None of that is an excuse. There's no excuse for not living. It's your life, so damn well go live it. Let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts and your feelings are about van life. And, maybe some of the weirdos here on this amazing family we've got going on can help guide you through whatever's holding you down. That's what we're all here for on this channel, to stand up, stick up, and support each other. I love you guys. I want to see nothing but amazing things happen for each and every one of you watching this. So whatever your goals are, guys, today's the time to stand up and just damn well go do it. Don't let anything hold you back anymore. So, speaking of holding back, I got beer in my cooler. So, stop. I'm going to let go of this tripod that's in my hand because that's what's holding me back from going to drink beer. And it's my life. I'm going to do what I want to do with it because you know what? I'm alive today. I'm breathing today. And damn it, I feel good today. All right, you guys, stay positive, stay beautiful, and please never stop being true to yourself and never stop being weird. Adios, guys.